Good morning, everybody. Today I'll be talking about the one and only Vega Punk. It's starting to shine a little bit in the locals, only the locals for the time being. And we have a 2 life leader with 5,000 attack, and he can't attack. Activate main once per turn, rest 1 Dawn, and select up to 1 egghead type card with a cost of 5 or less from your hand, and play it or add it to the top of your life cards face up. So every turn for the cost of 1 Dawn you can gain a life from your hand. Mediocre effect. However, it can be worked around a lot of things. Summoning or gaining life. So, even though I can't attack, there's a lot of tactics and little tricks you can do with this deck. So let's get further into this. First of all, we have the Usopp. Cost of 1, 2,000 attack, 2,000 counter, and its trigger is up to 1 of your egghead type leader or character card gains 2,000 power until the end of your next turn. So you can target either leader to prevent less damage being taken if you have no blockers. And also you can have a character gain plus 2,000 during your next turn, and you can be swinging bigger and heavier. So if multiple of these are activated, you're swinging with plus 4,000 and anything up to 10,000. So I only play 3 of these. I used to play 4. So I've got 3 of them there. Then I have the Lilith, which is one of the best character searches I've seen. Well, best top deck searches I've seen, because it's a 3 cost for 5,000 attack. And on play, look at the top 5 cards, reveal up to 1 egghead, other than Lilith, add it to your hand, and place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. And if your leader is Vega Punk, play this card. So again, you can put that on top of your life with the Vega Punk's effect, rather than wasting the Dawn. And then we have the new Bonney. A lot of people recommend me not to use this. However, when you've got cards like this to boost, sorry, I'm going off screen here, cards like this to boost it. Sorry, if you did see the list beforehand, because I didn't realise I was off camera. This card can be boosted using the Usopp. So we have 1,000, cost of 3, 4,000 attack, and you can attach 1 Dawn. Your turn, once per turn, when a card is removed from your opponent's life cards, and is, sorry, I'll repeat that again. When a card is removed from your opponent's life cards, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. So if you've got any cards that trash your opponent's life, or if you do damage, there you go. And then you trigger, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. So it works either way, by trigger or by attacking, or another effect that removes life. Hence the cost 8 kid coming out of an OP10, as everyone's been rambling on about. I'm looking forward to that one. Hey. So then I play 3 of the Edison, mostly for its 2k ability, 2k counter, but it's a cost of 4 or 5,000 attack as well. But on play, if you have 2 or less life cards, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. Again, you just get rid of the cards you don't need. And then on trigger, if your leader is Vega Punk, play this card, so straight from life onto the field. Active character to attack during your next turn. Then we play 4 of the Frankie. Frankie is one of the most common yellow cards now. NL, Katakuri. Some people out there do play Big Mom, whether it's mono yellow or black yellow. So let's get to this. So it's cost of 4, 2,000 counter and 5,000 attack, and trigger. Draw 1 card. If you have 1 or less life cards, play this card. So basically 2 life cards, he comes out, gain 1 card to hand. So I play 4 of these. He's good. I use it quite a lot. I do basically say use it if you have them. A minimum of 3. Anything less than that, don't bother. My own little tech choice, when I mentioned earlier on about the Usopp and equipping, giving other characters plus 2,000, is this new Seraphim Hawk. I only played 2 for now. I haven't tested this deck properly yet. I'm trying it in my locals tomorrow. So cost of 4, 1,000 counter and 5,000 attack. Dawn X1, if you have less life cards than your opponent, this character can be KO'd by battle by slash attribute cards and gains plus 2,000 power. So already, if you've got him out, it's on 7k, if that effect's already ongoing. Its trigger, trash one card from your hand. If you have 2 or less life cards, play this card. It's there if you need to. And again, cards like this do boost it to make it from a 7 to a 9. To a 10, sorry. Forget about that. So I'll play 2 of those. That's my little tech choice for now. Then we get to the bigger stuff. Monkey D. Luffy. The most common character ever. So, cost of 5, 1000 counter, 6000 attack. I still hate this guy. Activate main. You may trash this character. If you have 2 or less life cards, KO to one of your opponent's characters at the cost of 4 or less, then draw 1 card. Keeps your card count. Gets rid of cost 4s. You're mostly aiming at blockers, or just something that's really irritating you can't get rid of so easily or straight away. Get rid of it. So its trigger is KO to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. 4 of these is great to on the field, if you can get them all there. And you can't miss out his misses, as I tend to put it nowadays, even though Oda doesn't want a love story. So cost of 5, 1000 cards, so we have at 5000 attack, we have the Yellow Nami. And on play, you may trash 1 card with a trigger from your hand, KO to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 5 or less. Then if you have 3 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card. I am tempted to run these in a Kairos build, with the possibility of Rayquaza or help. But we'll have to see how that goes in set 9 when the new Yellow Rare event comes out for Nico Robin. So 4 of these, your carrying cost 5s, you're replenishing your hand, well, rotating cards from your hand as well, from top of deck's trash in that sense. So I'll play 4 of those. Then I'll play 4 of the only blocker, which is Shaka. The temptation to try and run a couple of Shirahoshi blockers from EB1 is still there, but I just can't be doing messing about with it. So the cost of 5, 1000 counter and 6000 attack is a blocker. There we go. Its trigger is, if your leader is Vega Punk, play this card. All you do, if you're going first, is you're taking the very first turn, this in hand, straight to your life. No questions, straight to your life. So I'll play 4 of those. Then we have the big boys and girls. So, 4 category. Brilliant card still. I know the price to start to plummet because they're re-releasing the PRB, whatever you want to call it. I have no major interest in that set, to be honest with you. So, cost of 8, no counter, 8000 attack. I still have 4 of these awesome artworks. Beautiful. On play, add up to 1 card to the cost of 8 or less to the top or bottom of the owner's life cards face up. So, you can swing in with a Shaka. You can swing in with a Nami. You could even swing in with a Lilith, a Frankie, Jewelry Bonney. If they're all on the field, you can all add them to life on the top. Your opponent takes the next swing, you get ability straight off. 4 of these, I believe, is a must at all. Again, it's only cost 8. It's not like it's cost 9 and 10, which makes it difficult. So 4 of them is a must for me. Then we have 4 of the Yamato, because the more life you and your opponent kind of share, the bigger the character that dies. So the cost of 9, no counter, 9000 attack. It is Yamato, one of my favourite characters of all time. On play, KO to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal to or less than the total of your and your opponent's life cards. Then if you have 1 or less cards, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Life gain, if you hunt turned on, play this, and then you can still gain another life through Vega Punk's effect by resting their last Don. 4 of these, they are poppers. Again, these are good cards also with Kairos. I still can't get my head around that deck. I want to do one so well. And last but not least, for the characters, we have 2 cost 10 Ace. Highly recommend not to use it, but it is very flavourable if you top deck it and you've got no cards in hand. So the cost of 10, 10,000 attack. On play, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then if you have 2 or less life cards, this character gains rush. So during this turn, top deck it, smack it down. If you've got 1 or less life cards, you'll gain a life and you gain a free attack. There's no wrong with that. So, but that's just me. I've recommended to a couple of people in my locals to use. I could do at least 2. People might hate the sound of it being used, but it's a life gainer. It's a rusher. It hits quite hard. Last couple of lot of cards I've got in my deck are the IRA Quasar Help. Cost of 1 is a counter. If you have 2 or less life cards, up to one of your leader or card against 3,000 power during this battle. Although its trigger is more effective if you want to use it this way. Play up to one of your Egghead type character cards with a cost of 5 or less from your trash. You can't go wrong. It's basically a monster reborn for Yu-Gi-Oh players. Yeah, cost of 5, straight from trash, from your life to field. And what's more, if it's an army, a Lilith, a Frankie, draw a card, KO something, Luffy, draw something. You can't go wrong. Nope. Last but not least, I've only just recently put these in by taking out a couple of cards that I didn't like. So, he possesses the world's most brilliant mind. Another searcher. At main, look at top 5 cards from your deck, reveal up to 1 Egghead type card. Other than, he possesses the world's most brilliant mind, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. As his trigger is, draw 1 card. So you've got plenty of draw power, really. The 4 Bonnies. The 4 Liliths. 4 Frankies. 4 Frankies, 4 Liliths. 4 Brilliant Minds. Jewelry Bonney. You've got plenty of draw power there. And technically you've got your Ace that helps with it, your Yamato that helps, and the Katakuri that can help. Because then cards are all being circulated back to your hand or in some cases to the field. Other than that, it's a very busy, awkward deck. Again, I don't see why this isn't being played a lot anymore. I think people play at 1 or 2, but I say 3 minimum. All because you can boost up any character, take swings, all sorts. The only downside is you can't buff your Ace, Yamato or Katakuri. But everything else, you can. Thank you very much for listening, and hope you enjoy it. Give it a try. I know most Vega Punk decks are pretty much the same, with the odd couple of cards here and there are different, but it might work, it might not. I'll be playing this in my locals tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it goes, and hopefully even record a game while I'm playing. Thank you very much, and have a good day.